Hey guys, welcome to Mama Tries, and today I am testing out this little thing. I'm going to explain what the thing is in just a second. So, I've been trying to look for some small project to do with you guys that eventually could be like a whole series, and I do it part by part, but I wanted to play with the idea first with something very inexpensive before I start spending a whole bunch of money and getting stuff. So what I wanted to do is do like kind of like a dollhouse room that you just take either a wooden box or a cardboard box, or there's like this thing that is like, it's really super duper hard cardboard that like you can rest something on it and it won't bend. I don't know how to call what it's called. If you know what it's called, comment it down below so that I can learn the term. So, and then you decorate the whole inside of the box like it's a room in a house for a dollhouse. Okay? So, I wanted to see if I could even do it, and if I could, then great. You guys are going to see this video as well as many others. So yeah, so let me just show you where I'm at. So I do have the cardboard box, and with this one, I am doing this as a Christmas room. Some people who know me personally, and you'll be hearing this a lot in a lot of different videos, I am obsessed with Christmas. I mean, so much so that right now I have a Hallmark Christmas movie while I'm doing this, just to kind of be in the mood to do all this. Anyway, so I'm really obsessed with Christmas. It takes me a total, from the idea, drawing situation to the actual day, it takes me about 4 or 5 months to do Christmas. So this is going to be a Christmas house, and if it comes out great, then I'm putting it as part of my decor. So I'm going to decorate it with my decor and theme of this year in mind. Every year I change my theme. This year is kind of like a woodland Christmas, kind of a cabin-y type feel. So that's what I'm going to do in this little box. So yeah, let me turn the camera around, and that way you guys can see what I'm exactly trying to do. And then yeah, alright. Okay, so I just took the box, took the lid off, I cut the window, and then I cut this piece of door and I bent it. Since these are not glued down, I don't want to open that door, but it does open and shut. Here, let's see. As you can see, look, opens and shuts. Now all of these I did not glue down. I just basically cut all the pieces and laid them down here. But what I'm gonna do is, once I glue it all down, sorry for my caca nails, but once I glue it all down and it's secured and the glue has dried, I think I'm gonna do hot glue. Only because I did hot glue on the edges, so that way, you know, that raised piece doesn't mess, because some of these are not laying flat, that the edge sides are higher. So I may hot glue it, just so that way I know it's more sturdy. And then I believe, I want to say I believe I have some stain. If I do, then I'm going to stain these floors. I think it's like a warm colored brown stain. And then I'm going to start doing the walls. Now I have several different pieces of paper in more of like a holiday kind of thing. Some of these I have multiple, so I just kind of... This, believe it or not, is a holiday paper. It actually came out of one of those like holiday scrapbooking books. Same with this. I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to do. but one of these will be the wallpaper. And I'm going to create some, I don't know what yet, but I'm going to create something on this door. Hey, excuse me, bless me. So I'm going to create something on this door to make it look a little bit more realistic. And I'm also going to, what I was thinking of was painting kind of like a Christmas night theme out this window, and just glue it on the back side here, so that way when you're looking it looks like, you know, some warm Christmas looking out. I'm also going to be putting the tree in the center, and I'm going to find a chair to go off to the side. What I was thinking of doing is making a fireplace here that won't interfere with the door somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I may put the chair here and then put the fireplace on this side with the tree in the center. I just don't want the, I think the chair won't be interfering. If I face the chair this way, I don't think it will interfere, or even put it over here. I'm sorry, you guys aren't seeing. Have the chair facing this way, or even just putting the chair here facing the tree and the fireplace. I don't know. I'm going to figure this all out, but I'm going to do this step by step. Now I'm going to put the camera in a different way so I can show you how I cut all of these little wood pieces. And that way, if you want to try this out, you'll at least know how to do that. Okay, so this is how you do it. I have a popsicle stick. Depending on the size of the room that you're doing will determine these type of popsicle sticks or the larger ones, like the tongue depressor ones. But since this is such a small room, I'm using the very small ones. Now I have these that were in my husband's drawer that they just, I don't even know what these things are called. I don't know, giant scissors. So what I was doing is I was taking this edge, this round edge off. So I was cutting about, right about there, just so that I have a straight line. So you just put it on there and snip. Now you got a flat edge. I was doing it to both sides. So there we go. Now I have one plank. Now some of the spots you'll see there, I have them shorter. So a few of them I left them like this, and a few of them I cut in two different spots here. And then also a few that I just cut down the center, just so that I have a variation in size. And if once I got to the end, I needed just a little tiny piece, at least I had that readily available to me. Okay. I realized before I was recording vertical, so the picture was very small, so I apologize for that. But just too focused on getting this video out to you guys so you guys can see this type of project and see what's happening. Yeah, I forgot to turn the camera. Anyway, so I'm gonna get to gluing all this, and I will show you my progress once I get a little further along, that there's something different to show you guys. Alright, see you guys in a few. Alright, so I'm going to, I couldn't find the stain. Hold on. I couldn't find the stain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some acrylic paint and water it down a lot. And use that as a stain. Hopefully I get the right brown that I'm looking for, because I kind of want somewhat like this color, maybe just a smidge darker to use as a stain. So everything's glued down now. Time to mix it. Okay, so I have a little bucket here. Well, place to put this. So I have some melted chocolate, a bit of chocolate metallic brown, and then some khaki. I'm going to try to mix this up in a way that it gets to the color that I want, and then I'm going to water it down. Oh my god, how freaky is that? That's exactly the color that I was looking for. I mean, what are the chances that I put the right amount of each color? That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, so here's my water. Throw it down, kind of mix it, so it really gets really watery. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. I've never mixed a perfect batch of any kind of thing, whether I'm using it for acrylic paints or anything. I've never, wow. Okay. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to scoop up and just kind of go have crazy with the brush. And I'm not paying too much attention, you know, to any particular thing, only because I'm going to sand it down a bit and it's going to look more realistic later on. I don't have to worry about it now. So I'm just going to do this. So now I'm just going to wait for it to dry, and then I will grab that, and then I will sand it down. Gotta find the sandpaper somewhere here. Okay, so I couldn't find sandpaper, but I have a very small emery board, so let's see if this will work. I have no clue if it's going to work. I'm just going to take the rough side and have at it. Alright, so I'm going to do the next side and just keep going because I'm almost done. I just have a small little section left to do. So, alright, I guess that's as good as I'm going to do. Alright, so there we go. You see how some of the pieces are lighter, some of the pieces, I brought back some of the green. So, that paint that I used definitely worked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a clear coat on this, and then try and figure out what wallpaper to put on here. I want to do some kind of like pattern on the door, so I was thinking about just gluing some pieces there and then just painting this piece to somewhat match the floor. But I figured maybe 2 little panels like this on the bottom and on the top, and then put a bead for the doorknob on both sides. And I also have to paint this outside some color. I'm not entirely sure what color I'm going to do, but I'm also going to do the little panel thing. So I'm going to get to cutting my my popsicle stick so that way it works out. And yeah, I'll show you the end result in a few. I mean, these are pretty simple. Hot glue gun, glue it right there, cut it the same way that you normally do, and just paint it all a solid color. And I do have some spray cans there that I should have enough to be able to paint this one solid color, and then go back in and paint it in some areas to create some kind of feeling. I'm probably just going to make it a burgundy house on the outside. Yeah, with the door, that nice brown wood. I'll probably just do it the metallic chocolate. just on the door and just around the window. What I'm going to do is around the window where I'm going to have that paper that's going to be, you know, showing on the inside like a nice starry night. On the outside, what I might do, you know what, I might not even do that. I might just frame it out, you know, and then maybe use this here to make it look like two different, I don't know. I'll probably just frame it out and make it look nice on the outside, and I'm just going to stay in the popsicle sticks. And I think working a little bit more simply in this case will probably be better. So yeah, I'm going to get started and I'm going to do that. So I will come back to you, I guess, once I'm halfway done with that. I kind of feel like the process is a little bit pretty self-explanatory as far as painting the outside and putting the door, painting the door, putting those panels. I'll probably put out a video or put out a poll to determine which wallpaper. So I'll pick out my top one and I'll do like a poll or something for that. All right. See you in a few. Here is where we're at. We have the floor all done. The door is sort of done. I just got to put the doorknob and I got to paint the outside. But I did do the framing work and I put it in the same color as the door so that way it kind of matches. Now, here's what I need from you guys. My kids picked out their top 3 choices. Okay? I had like 7 choices in total that I thought would be nice for this Christmas house. And now my kids picked out their top 3 choices. Now, of these top 3 choices, I need you guys. I need your help, guys. I need you to pick out my wallpaper for the little house, okay? So the first option is this zigzag glittery red paper. Okay, very nice. I have this green polka dotty paper. Okay. I was kind of iffy on the green when I first picked it out, but I was like, you know what, maybe it'll look nice once I put everything else, because I was thinking the tree is green, wallpaper is green, might be too much green. But here is the third option. Now this one has pink, red, green, 2 different shades of green, and it's like brown kind of color. Alright, and it does have like a little bit of a glittery effect on it. It's like an iridescent glitter. So yeah, so what are your choices? Which one do you guys think that I should put as the wallpaper? I will post a poll for you guys to do, and whichever one wins will be the one that determines the wallpaper for the little house. Okay, so remember, this is a little space, so when you're choosing, choose which one you think would be best in this little space. You guys think. I'm really, truly indecisive. I don't know which to choose from. So, yeah. I will be going to get some fabric for curtains and stuff, and I'm going to do some research and look up how to make the furniture from scratch. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make the furniture, but I wanted to attempt to make this entire thing by hand. You know, that means no buying furniture, no buying prefabbed curtains and stuff. I want to try to make this by my hand. There might be a few things like the Christmas tree and some of the Christmas ornaments that go inside that, well, I probably can make the Christmas ornaments, as a matter of fact. But the Christmas tree, as of right now, I can't make that. Only because they are not selling Christmas stuff like that in the stores yet. It is pretty much summer, so there's not much Christmas stuff. I mean, Hobby Lobby started putting Christmas stuff out, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I have to, you know, I can't buy green pipe cleaners and stuff like that with the little glittery glitz to make it look like a Christmas tree. Otherwise I would do that. So I'm just gonna have to buy those prefab Christmas tree looking type things from the model hobby section of Hobby Lobby. So that's something that I'm going to be doing, that I'm going to be buying in the store, like pre-made. But I'm going to try to do everything as much as possible by hand, like I said. So yeah, so stop looking at my Christmas movie back here. I'm like literally marathoning it. Yeah, this is going to be our Christmas house, or Christmas living room that we do together. Okay guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, bring friends on to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more opportunities I get to make some more videos for you guys. I am planning out what kind of videos we're going to be doing for Halloween, but if you have any suggestions, let me know, as well as back to school ideas. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything that you think that I should do a video about, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye!